Hey lovelies, welcome back to another tutorial. In this video we are going to learn how to make this pleated half moon shape bag. To our new subscribers, welcome. To our old subscriber, thank you for tuning in, and we'll go right into the video. The first thing I did was to draft out my pattern on how I want the shape of the bag to be. For the height and width, I used 9 inches high and 6 inches wide. So I'm going to draft it out on my pattern just like that. Then I cut it out. The measurement mentioned is subject to your own discretion. Depends on how, if you want the bag bigger or smaller, you adjust accordingly. But for this tutorial I used 6 inches by 9 inches. That's 6 inches wide. Remember that the fabric is on fold, or the pattern is on fold, so 6 inches on fold, then 9 inches high. Now at the top part I come in by 1 inches, then I blend it out like that because I want it to have like a half curve shape. So from there, now I measure, from that point I measure 1.5. that's to serve as the handle of the bag. Then I come down by 4 inches like that. So I connect that point to the 4 inches, and I also curve it out like that. This serves as the opening of the bag. So in the end, when you're done, this is what you should have. Okay, so the total width of this bag, how wide this bag is 12 inches. Remember we said it was 6 inches but on fold, so when you open it up we have 12 inches. Cutting out my pattern on my fabric and interfacing it because you need it firm, I now went ahead, half of my pattern I did a slash and spread method. That is how we achieve the pleats on the purse. Okay, so I'm slashing and spreading on half of my pattern this way. That's the first half of my pattern. Then I transfer it to another paper. Then I spread the initial pattern, tape it down, and trace it out to get a fuller version of what I want to use to pleat on the base of the purse itself. So just follow the video just as I'm doing, and I'm sure you understand what I'm doing. So I traced it out like that. After cutting out my pattern, I now place my new pattern on the fabric and cut a new one. So the new one I'm going to cut is what you're going to be pleating on the base. That's the one that has been interfaced. Okay, so this is the second pattern I cut like that. So you have to pleat it on the base. So now we'll go to the sewing machine to sew. But the first thing you're going to do is to make sure the wrong side is facing the right side of the base. Then you start from the top first to sew it down, just like I'm doing now. You sew it down from the top before you go to the bottom part. After doing that, you now start to pleat. If you notice, because of the slash and spread, the bottom part has a lot of excess. Okay, so you now start pleating and make sure it's even, the pleats are even. You start pleating evenly to the base of the purse like that. everything, this is what we have. So the next thing I'm going to do is to measure around the part I already have, the base of what I already have. What I want to do now is to make the purse wide, okay, to give it a bit of volume. So I cut out a stripe of fabric and I measured it 2 inches from top to the end. I measured 2 inches like that. I cut 2 pieces of it, one for the fashion fabric, the bag itself, and one for the lining, because we are going to line this bag. So I cut out 2 of it. Look, note that this part is optional. Like I said, this is what I did to achieve exactly the purse you saw on the thumbnail. So you can choose not to do this part, but because I wanted the purse to have a bit of volume, that's why I am doing this part. So I ran that 2 inches stripe that I cut, and I ran it round the first part of the purse. So now we are done with the main bag itself. We're going to join exactly what we did for the bag is what we're going to do for the lining. Okay, so we'll also do the same thing for the lining. Next thing you're going to do is to place your lining inside your bag itself like this. Then you sew it as I have indicated, just round, and leaving the side where the strap is going to be open. So that's where you're going to turn the bag from. Please endeavor to notch your curves so that it can relax very well when you're done ironing and the rest. So notch all curves. The next thing you're going to do now is to now create your strap or your handle for the purse. Now the neatest way to do this is to go in from the lining. So when we are done, we are going to open up the lining a bit and put in our strap from there. So for the strap, I used 6 inches. I cut out a 6 inches fabric. You can make yours longer if you want. Then I cut a longer version. That there is 47 inches. Now I'm going to impute putting down my 6 inches main strap. That's 6 inches serves as the base into this for 41 inches long strap I also cut. Now if you like, you can put elastic inside, but I chose to put a strap because I didn't want it to stretch. So that's your own choice. So when I turn this over, that's more like I'm creating a band or a strap, whatever you want to call it. After creating my band, I turn it over, the long band and the short band. Then I put in the short band into the long band in order to form a runch strap. When I'm done, I sew it all down so that it doesn't go off. Trim out the excess so it's neat. And like I said, we'll open up a little bit of the lining and go into the bag from there to fix our strap. So just watch exactly what I'm doing. I opened up a little hole from the lining, not on the bag itself, and I put my hand in. Arrange your strap very well where the strap is going to sit. You arrange it well at the middle of the bag. That's where you're putting your strap, like that. So you go in with your fingers and pick the strap. As you can see, it's in the center, so you fold the other two sides, the left and the right side, in like that. Fold it in, then you sew. It's just very easy. I'm showing it again. You put it in the middle, you fold the right side in, fold the left over the right, and that's just it. You sew. What it looks like. We've done it on one side, then you can now go ahead and do the same process on the other side. It's very easy, and I hope you'll be trying this out. And please like, subscribe, drop your comments. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Whatever video suggestions you want us to do on this channel, please do well to also drop it in the comment section. So that opening where we brought out, we fixed the strap in, we're gonna close it like that, and voila, our purse is ready. I'm sure you've gained value by watching this video, so you go ahead and give it a good press. Now at the end of this video, I actually put a press button, 2 or 3, depends on what you want, but I put 2 press buttons just to secure the 2 parts of the bag so you don't have your stuff falling out at the end. So I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.